Hi everyone, thanks for checking out another Eagle Eye video. Today we're going to talk about another future classic, or a classic that's already a classic, and that's the SL from the R129 generation. That's basically a car that came onto the market in '89 and run until 2001, so quite a long time. So you could say it spanned the whole 90s. So we searched for a car between 1990 and 2000, which is, yeah, they're getting old. And we have a few generations here. Don't mind this because this is the SLK and this is the SL, and the K stands for Kurz, which is short, and SL is just the bigger variant. But this is the generation that we're looking for. I think this is the cheapest one in the Netherlands now. This is the generation we're looking for. Again, the R129. I always love this car. I even have a car here, the SL500. I don't know if you can see it, but I have a few model cars behind me. And I was already fascinated by this car since the 90s. This car apparently is imported from Spain, which Spain has way better weather than Northern Europe. So rust-wise, this car should be better off. Nice color. It's the 300, which is probably the 3-liter 6 inline. Performance-wise, maybe more than 200 horses for sure, but it's not super fast. Here, nice 190 looks like. Older S-Class, but looks in nice condition. 1990, so this is an early model. Still kind of has this 80s Mercedes-Benz steering wheel. But this is actually, this is one from the 80s. This how you say this? Cockpit? Instrumentarium was what you say in Dutch, but tachometer, speedometer, all the gauges. Gauge cluster, that's what it is. Yeah, typical wood. Here, probably a 4 or 5 speed automatic. Car looks in okay condition. Okay. It's not even 8K, which is okay. Heated seats. So let's go into the specification. So this is a 3-liter 6-cylinder, 231 horses. Yeah, it's not a whole lot. The car is quite heavy, but I think this is a great cruiser. It's probably very torquey. Has a 5-speed automatic, which is okay. 250k driven, which could be the truth, but it is imported, so it's good to check the service history, check the various engine types. I did a buying review on this specific model on this channel already, which was quite popular because it is a car that is it's a perfect Sunday driver car, basically. Great to cruise. It has a nice road presence. It's probably built quite well, and parts are still available. 94. This is okay. This is actually the generation that followed, but we will not cover this one. Somebody just said that this was built in 94, which is not true. These came out in 2002. Yeah, we'll not cover this. Let's go further. So this is another 320 from 96. Already a little bit more expensive. It has even more kilometers on the clock. Not sure why it is more expensive, but it's 6 years younger. Maybe that's why. It already, I don't know, it has an upgrade on the steering wheel. I think so, because yeah, here you see it's a more updated, and this car, this is an American spec car, looks like. Yeah, miles. Yeah, so it's imported from the United States. This doesn't look too good. Don't know what happened there. Other than that, yeah. See how small the seats are in the back. This is definitely a two-seater car. It was imported. Was it already imported in 96? Why? Okay, 300,000 kilometers shouldn't be a big deal actually. Let's move on. Let's see if we can find an SL 500. 500 SL from 292. This is the one with the 5-liter V8. Well, this looks the way you want it. Black, nice rims, typical Mercedes-Benz rims, but these look like from the E-Class actually. So not from the SL, but something can be done. You can purchase maybe AMG rims or something period correct. This looks like a bump here, but it's the SL 500. Yeah, this is the spec you wanted. It's really like this great atmosphere vibe Mercedes-Benz from the 90s. Brown leather, the correct period correct steering wheel. That is a steering wheel that I personally like when I think about 90s Mercedes. That this is what should be fitted. The one that you saw first is really from the 80s. But yeah, this car ran from 89 until 2001. So it spanned a few decades, actually, when you think about it. This is another American car. It's in miles. Yeah, also in America, this car was popular. All the celebrities back in the day drove them. Nice. Nice car. Yeah, too bad from this bump, but things can be done. Oof, yeah. So this is the 5-liter 8-cylinder. Yeah, it only has 100 horsepower more than the 6-cylinder. Yeah, you have them in the 280 trim, the 300 trim, the 320 trim. Maybe 400. I'm not sure. I don't think so. And then you have the 500 SL. And you also had special variants of these. Not sure if you had them in V12 spec. I can have a quick look. Let's see. R129. Just for the sake of this video. So, oh yeah, you see, I said also 320 and then I jumped to 500, which is correct. And you even had the 600 SL 600. And that has to be the V12. Yeah, you see, so you had inline sixes, you had a V6, inline six, V6, V8, AMG tuned V8s as well. A 6-liter V8, and you had a 6-liter V12, which is the same one that they also put in the S class, the W140. But we're going off track here, and this is a crazy heavy, and I think for the time it had quite some horses as well. It's a heavy and big engine to put in a 2-seater. But that's the times we were living in back then. It was just a thing to do. The bigger the better. This one also looks quite neat. Going at 12k. So you see, these cars are not ridiculously expensive, but if you want a good one, bring 30k or something. But then you have a good car. This one looks nice as well. This is also the 320, I believe. Looks clean. Let me check the interior. Some good tires on there as well. Too bad of the paint here, but need some touching up, and that's expensive, so you have to take that into consideration. Also, this is not a sporty car in any form. It's just a big cruiser. Oh, this is kind of hideous. This is so Miami coked up style, whatever. This looks like a European car. Kilometers, yeah. Oof. Okay, it's not in top condition. You see here the roof lining also coming down. Seats look okay-ish. Here, the 6 in line. Okay, let me see if we can go into some of these specs. So this is the 300 SL. 230 kilometers driven almost. 1991. It's a early model. Yeah, pushing out not even 200 horses. But over the lifespan of this car, they got more refined. They got faster. Out of the top of my head, I don't know exactly. I think the 6 in line is better than the V6. But again, if you're interested in these cars, please check out my buying review. They're explaining exactly what engine is the best. I did my research, but I made that video a couple of years ago. Let's see, we find anything special here. 500 SL as well. Here they did a whole engine rebuild on this car. So then it's already well documented and well spec'd. This one looks nice. This looks like a facelift, but it says it's from 93. Maybe they changed the headlights a bit to the later models. Looks very clean, to be honest. This is already, look at this. I mean, you can bring 2 small people on the back. This is the perfect Sunday cruiser, the perfect car for the summer. Let's see if we can find AMG spec cars in here as well. AMG. 6 pieces. I didn't say this, I say AMG. All right. So this is 25, this is 30. Let's go over on this is the most expensive. Okay, let's start with this one. Why is this so expensive? The website is called Toys on Wheels. This is a special version. Yeah, this is the AMG. It's a bit vulgar, but that's what it was back in the days. This probably has the supercharged V8 or V12, but we will see. AMG is basically the same instrument cluster, but then white. And but we'll check. It looks okay. It looks nice. It had a good clean paint job. Looks okay. It has this typical AMG rims from the 80s kind of on it. Yeah, this looks like the 5-liter V8. This is the 500 SL. But it does say AMG in the back. I don't see that anywhere on the engine cover. But let's check this stats. So not even 100,000 kilometers driven. It's from 91, so it's also an early production car. It had 321 horses. I think they just put I'm not sure. I think it looks like they put a body kit on it. Let's just say R129 AMG. How it looks like when the SL63 AMG. That's a really rare car. Yeah, and this is the 500 SL AMG 6-liter, and you see the other one was just a 5-liter. So it looks like it was a body kit. This one looks nicer, to be honest. It's also a 500 SL. This is from 97, so this was kind of the last couple of years that they built it, and that's, personally I like that one the best. It just it's the most timeless. AMG rims on it from the 90s. Paintwork looks great. Yeah, this one looks good. Yeah, see, like the instrument cluster is cleaned up even further. It's this car ran a long time. Yeah, definitely the special steering wheel on it. This is the way you want it. 30K, is that a lot? Yes and no. When you compare it to the other cars, all the other special cars that we just covered. But this car is still, it is produced in large numbers. I think it is already a classic in my book. They might still go up further in price, especially these kind of models, the last kind of model years. Yeah, this one has a. This is the facelift. It got everything on it, everything electric, panoramic sunroof. This is a clean car, very nice, very good example. Let's go into the details. We can already know that. This is the 5-liter V8. It was imported though. It was imported quite recently. All right. Yeah, 320 horses, which is plenty. Again, it's not a sportive car, but you will enjoy it. This one also looks nice. It's also the facelift. This is from '99, so you know the clear headlights here. Looks like a BMW Mercedes specialist, or he just happened to have these cars on sale at the moment. Beautiful, beautiful car. This is the way you want it, actually, when you talk about this SL. So there you have it, guys. This is the review of the SL Mercedes-Benz, one of my personal favorites. They're still quite reasonably priced. Yeah, of course it's never going to be cheap, and when something goes, you need to pay. But when you compare this, for instance, to the RS2 or to a 911, which we'll cover soon as well, then you see this is quite a bargain, so to speak. And this is also from the era when Mercedes just built great cars, engineering-wise. So it's just a time capsule, and I'm sure you can have lots of fun with this. And the car might still go up in price, because these days will never come back no more. 5-liter V8 or even a 6-liter V12 in a 2-seat convertible like this, those days are gone, So thanks for watching, and we hope you have a great day.